Welcome to Court 17 at the US Open, and what a better place than to review the new Wilson Ultra 99 Pro. This is a racket that's a bit of an evolution, a new model, and here, where some careers are made or broken, we're gonna see if this racket is the new future or the end of the Ultra series. For the stringing on this racket, we had to stick with a classic Luxilon ALU Big Banger Power in that silver, the 1.25, which plays so nice, and we strung it at 54 pounds. The versatility of that power, that control, the all-around nature of the string is probably going to go great in this frame, and we can't wait to get it on the court.
The Wilson Utra Pro 99 V5 is new for 2025, as well as being a new model in the Ultra Silo. It has a head size of 99 square inches, an unstrung weight of 305 grams, equaling 10.8 ounces. The swing weight is 318, putting the balance point at the 12.7 inch mark, making it 6 points head light on this standard length 27-inch frame. The beam is variable at 22 by 24 by 21 millimeters, and it has a severely open 16 main and 18 cross string pattern. The stock grip is Wilson Pro Performance, and this new colorway is popping with electric indigo and a glossy finish with a nice wavy color shifting change in the Wilson logo on the side of the racket.
It starts with the cosmetic, and I shouldn't even have to say much. You guys can see it from at home. Wilson nailed it, almost scarily, like they got inside my head and our heads and found out exactly what we wanted in this stunning blue, this cobalt blue. It has a glossy finish that we love. It's got some pops of orange and little details. The Wilson writing on the side kind of flickers and has that shimmer. It's got a little bit of everything, and this is going to be one of the best looking rackets for 2025 into 2026. We have to address the big elephant in the room, and is this racket not a remake of the Steam 99S? It has almost all of the same specs. Yes, it doesn't have that S pattern where there's more mains than crosses, but this is an open 16-18, super open. It's really open on the outside. It gets quite wide and takes full advantage of that 99 square inch frame. When you look at the top, that's that same inlay that you would get on the Steam racket. It's really not a coincidence. Stringing at Roland Garros, stringing at the US Open, stringing for pro players on tour. There are so many pro players that use that paint job, that Steam type of setup, that layup, and then build from there. So this is Wilson listening to what players want and offering us normal players at home and in retail stores a chance to get a piece of a great racket. From the baseline, this racket was very fun. It has a little bit of everything. In my opinion, the flatter the stroke, the more you're gonna get out of it, but it's excellent for one or two-handed backhands. You can get some spin generation. It is super smooth, really precise, really maneuverable, and a lot of fun to play from the backcourt. I found on my forehand, I can flatten and penetrate through some shots. I could dip a couple more angles and open up the court and absolutely clobber some backhands, and a lot of fun to even hit some one-handers, as you can see in some of the shots in this video.
The tech performance, in my opinion, was a reflection of racket design more so than any proprietary technology. It has Wilson's classic dual taper beam, which generates power from the thicker areas and maneuverability from its shape. It has inner power hoop grooves inside the top of the frame to increase power and feel with ball contact. Click and go grommets are integrated in this racket, where Wilson states you can change grommets lightning fast, but in my first attempt on these grommets, it actually took me significantly longer to change these elaborate grommet strips, especially at the top, as they need to be pulled across a long distance to click in. Also, with all rackets moving forward, Wilson is improving spec tolerance to have tight production spec for nearly all matched frames. Lastly is SI 3D, which has increased flex for power at higher swing speeds, which I was noticing right away with this racket.
Serves and point play were excellent with this new Utra 99. It was something where I was placing the serves exactly where I wanted, feeling very comfortable and starting all of the points on my terms, which if you like to command the court and place the ball, this is gonna be your friend on court. So again, accessing all spots of the box on the serve, setting it up in my favor, and then continuing to pick on my opponent and move him around and come in close and finish it out at the net. So a little bit of everything on this model. The net is where this racket surprised me a ton. Low volleys, high volleys, anywhere at the body. Not only was I making the shots, but it felt stable and in control. I was placing the ball where I wanted. The sweet spot seemed really ample, especially for a 99 square inch head size. It felt like it was maybe more extra maneuverable at the net, and just the control on even off-center hits, tough shots, it felt like everything was natural on this racket. So if you like to come to net, this might make it maybe more of a choice than a blade or some of the other rackets from the Wilson silos, but excellent feel from the back of the court and from the net.
The Wilson Utra Pro 99 V5 has top scores in our Solow Sports graded review. The ideal player for this racket is someone rated 4.0 or higher with decent physical build. One or two-handed backhands work well, but Wilson declares two-handed backhands are preferred as they maximize the higher balance for more powerful ground strokes. Both classic and modern grip styles are a match depending on which swing style you use for this all-court use racket. However, in my opinion, flatter strokes are much more rewarded. Similar rackets are the Babolat Pure Strike 100, Head Gravity Tour, Yonex V-Core 98, or Solinco Whiteout 305. But for me, the unique head size, string pattern, frame design, and much more make it a one-of-a-kind racket with no true matches from competing brands. There is certainly a reason Wilson brought back this popular racket layout into production for 2025, and I think advanced players need to give it a demo soon to see why we scored it so high in our review.
A huge shout out to Sarah M for getting us this racket super early so that we can enjoy it on these amazing courts. But what should we review next? Let us know in the comments, and we're going to show you some of those videos right now.